Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, can we quickly know your name?
My name is Julius Kolajo.
Okay.
Many people know me as YAYA as well. Dari is my son.
All right. From my report here, I can see that you are the current PIP of Kwara Province for YAYA.
Yes, by the grace of God, I'm the PYP for the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Kwara Province for young adults and youth affairs.
Okay, thank you for your time, sir. And sir, we would like to ask you a question reflecting back to last year's convention.
Okay, no problem.
So we would like to ask, what are the most impactful moments during the convention?
Honestly, will I be able to say I had the most impactful? Because every day of the last convention was particularly impactful for me. From the very first day of when became Femi Samuel Taiwo minister, to the second day when we went to our respective parishes, the third day when we had Daddy Koni, Daddy Feolu, Koni minister, and then to the fourth day when we went back to our parishes. That was on Thursday. And Friday we had Daddy Bulugbe, and then we also had Big Bolaji minister, who has gone to be with the Lord now. And then Saturday event where we had the law feast, and then Sunday when we had the grand finale and the Thanksgiving. It was a wonderful time, and the president was really good. I really enjoyed it, and it was particularly impactful that Bulugbe God was just moving him in different direction for the sake of men that day. And that last year's convention indeed was royalty. And of course, we've had testimonies coming after the event to show that indeed we had an encounter with the Lord.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful clarification. But we would like to know, what are your experience and expectation for this year convention, like your personal goal that was accomplished?
All right. Well, I look forward to this year's convention, and I pray and hope that in every ramification it will be better than last year. I'm praying that attendance, testimonies, impact, the ambience, the atmosphere of that program in every respect we surpass that of last year. That is my prayer, and that is my expectation for this year. And I trust God that God in His infinite mercies will make that happen.
All right. So, sir, I would like you to share just a few words to those of the people that were not able to make it to the last year convention, and what you would like to tell them concerning this year convention.
All right. Now, this year convention, by the grace of God, the topic that God has given us to work with this year is the realms of glory. And from the point of conceiving, receiving, and understanding this theme, this year God is about to make glories that have been rendered redundant, destinies that have been rendered useless, God is about to bring them to life. God is ready to take people from one level of glory to another level of glory. God is ready to make people to realize the purpose for which they are created and to fulfill those purposes. So for people who were not around last year, or people who for one reason or the other were around last year, whichever category you belong, this year's convention is a convention you cannot afford to miss. It's a convention that is a must for the children, for the young, for the adults, even for the elderly. It's a convention that God is set to bring deliverance to the life of men and to set them on a level of glory unto the glory. I assure you, it's really going to be a period of ascension to the realms of glory.
All right, thanks so much, sir, for your time. Can you help us to say the theme of this year's convention once again?
The theme of this year's convention is the realms of glory.
All right, thanks so much, sir.